What up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kizzy and today we're going to be talking about iPad. Not the iPad Pro, not the iPad Air, or the iPad Mini, the iPad. This is the original iPad, 7th generation, and is this the best budget tablet you can buy right now? Let's find out. So to start with the specs, I promise you I won't bore you. This is a 10.2 inch IPS display. It's bigger from the last year's model, 9.7 inch, and it's rocking an A10 chip with 3 gigabytes RAM, which is also 1 gig more than the last year's model. It has a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera. In 2020, I don't know what Apple's doing with a 1.2 megapixel camera, but I guess it gets the job done. But I really wish they had like a 5 megapixel or like a 8 megapixel front-facing. They have a 8 megapixel back-facing camera, which takes decent shots, but it's nothing compared to the iPad Pro or the iPhones, obviously. It has 2 microphones, and they have a headphone jack, which is really good in 2020. With all the iPads, they still have that headphone jack, which I'm really happy about. They have stereo speakers in the back, and of course, lightning port. I really wish Apple was implemented the USB-C in the base model entry iPad, but I guess we have to wait till the next generation for them to do that. So that's the specs. So how much does this cost? Well, the 32 gigabyte is for $329, and the 128 gigabyte is for $429, which is a really good price for what you're getting. So I'm gonna start with what's good about this iPad, and there's a lot. First of all, it's really good for multimedia. If you're someone that watches Netflix, YouTube, it's a big screen, so obviously it'll do really well. I personally bought it for school, so I wanted to be someone that fully converted over to electronic textbooks and everything to be just electronic, so I could just have it everywhere I go. And this iPad delivered. I was able to put all my textbooks into PDFs and access it anytime, anywhere. I use an app called Notability, which is right here, and it allowed me to write notes, divide the notes for each subject, which was really well put out. Also, it's good for light social media video editing. So I'm someone that uses Adobe Rush when I don't have access to Adobe Premiere. It's easy to just quickly edit videos for either Instagram or just for a family video I want to edit, and it does the job very well. Obviously, it's not like an iPad Pro where like you could use like Photoshop really well, but it gets the basic done very well. Also, it's good with daily tasks like web browsing, any type of apps, banking apps. It also has a full browser, so on Safari you could load full web pages, which is really helpful. And lastly, the battery life. Like it lasts me. Well, I don't use it as hard as I should be. It will last me usually a day and a half, 2 days. I'm not like a heavy user because I have my laptop, I also have a desktop, but for an average person it'll last you throughout the day for sure. So now with stuff that aren't so good with this product, first of all, I wish there was a laminated display like you get with the iPad Air or the iPad Pro, where it'll be a little more responsive. But I'm not saying this is bad, like it's still very responsive, and for the average user you won't really notice it. I'm just kind of nitpicking at this point. And also, same goes with the processor. I just wish they gave a little faster processor that could handle maybe Photoshop a little better. But obviously, it's a budget tablet. You shouldn't expect like crazy good specs and performance. Also, the camera. It's a 1.2 megapixel. Come on, Apple. It's 2020. 1.2 megapixels were like back in 2007 or something, or 2006, when phones were just coming out with cameras. And I just really wish they updated it to like a 5 megapixel at least. And lastly, Apple Pencil. I wish that it came with an Apple Pencil. If they're marketing people for, if they're marketing students, they should at least give like some sort of starter kit, like what Windows does some with their products. Like a pencil, maybe like a keyboard case, just like a bundle. I kind of wish that was the case for this product, but obviously, in old-fashioned Apple way, they're not gonna include everything. And also, 32 gigabytes base storage. No, a 128 gigabyte is probably the way to go for most people. 32 gigabytes, it just won't cut it, especially if you're using for school. Documents are obviously gonna take up space, pictures, and yeah, 128 is probably the better buy. Who is this for? Well, this is for someone that isn't looking for the latest specs or the fastest processor. This is for someone that just needs a tablet for the everyday use, a student that wants to take notes, or someone that just wants to use it for multimedia. And it also has iPad OS, which obviously, you know, comes with all of the iPad applications. Apple's known for their longevity of their devices, so you should be fine with updates for the next 3-4 years. And obviously there's competition out there like the Windows Go 2 that starts at $399 and also has a full Windows operating system in it. It does have a little bit more power, but you're also paying a lot more. And you just don't get the nice app integration you get in Apple's ecosystem. And also right now on Amazon, it's on sale for $399 for 128 gigabyte, which is usually $429. So it's the best value you could get at the moment. And also you can pick up a case off Amazon. I bought this for, I think it was like $15, which could hold your Apple Pencil. You could also fold it this way, and then have this cover, and it's really lightweight. I'll link it in the description below. It's I've used it for the last 5 months and it's never given me problems. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. What are your thoughts on the 10.2-inch iPad? Are you gonna pick one up? Let me know. Until next time, stay safe. Peace.